Jitu, who helps me out. Jitu.
She's our actors.
Jitu's acted the other day in the promo that we did. So technically, Jitu.
Okay.
He's my day manager. He would double up as my night manager quite successfully.
Okay.
That I was intimidated by. That part. Because I mean, that's not really been a priority considering the kind of parts I've done so far.
Yeah.
But to get onto this set and witness the kind of labor that goes into, you know, like how they look, it was actually really inspiring. I did follow it for 10 days.
10 days.
And then?
Exactly. I also want to know what happened after.
Then samosa happened, yeah.
No, you
Then it was
continue.
all-
I was not so much into workouts and all. I would just do the basic training and that's what it is, just to feel good and that kind of thing. But during the COVID times, I really had time, so I started working and did a little bit of bodybuilding and all.
Yeah.
Then I realized how tough it is. So what they have achieved, everybody, not only Aditya, but everyone has achieved that kind of body.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18 Showsha, and today I have with me the ultra glam squad and star cast of the night manager Anil Kapoor, Sobhita Dhulipala and Aditya Roy Kapur. Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very well.
Great. To start off, I read this interview of Titas, who is also part of your show. She said that the kind of homework that Anil Kapoor does, that sort of scares and makes everybody on set nervous. Did you feel intimidated with him at first? This is for the two of you.
I actually felt supported by it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful that he figures it all out and is so passionate about it that as a co-actor on set, I think that is great collaborative, supportive energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to have worked with Sir on Malang, so
Yeah.
all nerves, I think, got dealt with in that one. But not at all. Sir doesn't, I think, want to intimidate. That would be counterproductive to the work. So I think he makes sure that he makes everyone else comfortable around him and makes the atmosphere the best it can possibly be for everyone to express themselves,
Yeah.
and have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think very sweet of her to say that, but I don't know. She herself is such an accomplished actress.
Yes.
And Tilotma, and she's done she got a great role. If I was really envious of any role in the show, it was her role.
Really?
It's such a
Wow.
fine role, and very difficult to fill in the shoes, and to do a great job in that kind of role. Because how do you pronounce her?
Olivia Colman.
Coleman has done the role. And so it was wonderful to work with her. And I have just one scene with her.
Okay.
Yeah. And but it was fun doing that scene with her. And rest is, I think it's not that she was saying intimidated or something. I think
No, she said it in a fun way.
yeah. So it's you can't. What happens is when you work with such a team, which is collaborative, and Sandeep is, and the writers and the team and everybody, all of us are very collaborative in this.
Yeah.
यार कैसे इसको अच्छा करें?
Yeah.
Like me and Shobhita also were doing those,
Yeah.
tough scenes which we had with each other. I was more nervous, to a certain extent in that scene where, it's quite a scene. You have not done that kind of scene with anybody, with any other actress. So it was the first time I was doing something like that. But she was so supportive and so helpful that it became, it helped me. And sometimes what happens is, I might be experienced, but the youngsters don't realize how much it is helping me at that moment.
Yeah.
Because I am also as, it's not that, the more time you spend in this business, it becomes even more difficult sometimes. So it's been very, and Sandeep is a very collaborative, even including Priyanka.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we all could really jam with, I said, Sandeep, Hadi said, can I say this, sir? I said, yeah, of course, yeah. Or can we do this like this? Or I would say that, aisa karun kya? You don't mind if I do this? So it was like that. It was not that anybody was trying,
Anything.
and helping each other.
Yeah.
In terms of, and every role is so well defined, and so you can't get into anybody's territory in this.
Yeah.
Very well defined.
Very well defined.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah.
so well written it is. So that kind of होता ही नहीं है, because सब अपने अपने रोल में यार मैं पहले अपना संभाल लूँ यार.
Exactly.
So that. Yeah.
Yes. But Sobhita, on a lighter note, did these boys convince you to become this fitness enthusiast?
That I was intimidated by, that part. Because I mean, that's not really been a priority considering the kind of parts I've done so far.
Yeah.
But to get onto this set and witness the kind of labor that goes into, like how they look, it was actually really inspiring. I did follow it for 10 days.
10 days.
And then?
Exactly. I also want to know what happened after that.
Then samosa happened, yeah.
No, you
Then it was
continued.
all-
You came back to Bombay, you continued your workouts, you were saying, ne? In the break.
Now I've taken New Year resolution, all inspired by them.
Nice.
I just admire everyone who has, have built their bodies and they, and they put out those pictures.
Yeah.
So my trainer was saying something which, he says, because now I was not so much into workouts and all. I would just do the basic training and that's what it is, just to feel good and that kind of thing. But during the COVID times, I really had time, so I started working and did a little bit of bodybuilding and all.
Yeah.
Then I realized how tough it is. So what they have achieved, everybody, not only Aditya, but everyone has achieved that kind of body. That and you're not trying mostly to put the pictures to impress others. Sometimes it's not like that.
Yeah.
You're putting out the pictures because somewhere you feel it motivates you more than trying to impress everybody. कि मैं अपनी pictures डाल रहा हूँ कि लोग देखें कि मेरा इतनी अच्छी body है. But sometimes you work so hard. It's like me, I've worked so hard on a scene or anything what I've done or a painting. I want to put it out there.
Yeah.
It's like a painting.
Yes.
You chisel every part of your body, or like a sculptor who sits and sculpts and works and hard, and he chisels it out. It's too much of hard work. Too much of hard work.
Yeah.
Too much of sacrifices. See, he doesn't want to keep the statue at home. He wants the people to see that statue. People want to see that painting.
Yeah.
And when he puts it out and he sees it himself, wow. It's obviously he wants people more than others. He wants to feel, yeah, the hard work is worth it because you're seeing that picture.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Stuff.
You have to chisel every inch of it.
Yes.
कभी ये थोड़ा सा ये जाएगा फिर ऐसे जाएगा. It's a slow process.
Slow process.
And you cannot go very rapid to it. Try to achieve it very fast. It can be.
It takes its time.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's a science.
This is for the both of you. Despite being a part of the industry, very much so, there's something which I feel like, I think you're still sort of away from the spotlight very much, and I think that's a personal call that you both have taken to keep your personal life sacrosanct. Sometimes do you think this works out, or is it working out for you? Do you think it's better to remain oblivious of a lot of things here that's happening?
There are two different things you're saying, I think. You're saying we don't watch the news?
No, not the news, just in general, not
She's saying oblivious of what?
For the world to be oblivious of our personal.
Thank you.
That the world should be oblivious of our thing. Yeah, I mean,
I think I like when I don't know too much about someone, especially like public figures. I mean. There's a certain charm to that distance.
Yeah.
Although my stepping, it's not like I've drawn these boundaries that people can't. It's not like that, but I think it doesn't come naturally to me to share too much of what's happening apart from work, because actually work does take up a lot of space in my day, and I'm very happy about it. So I'd love for people to know about my work and for that to travel. So I think I end up putting the focus on that because I worked hard for it and I value it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, I same thing with me. It doesn't come naturally to share more about my life. It doesn't. It's not something that I feel like doing. I guess that's why even on social media I don't share very much, even though I'm on it.
Yeah.
It's not some strategic thing where I feel like, "Arey, if I do this, it's not a career move or it's not something I've thought about too much." But
Yeah.
but it doesn't come naturally to me. And I like it like that. I like to have a different, whatever my life is, I don't find the need to share that with
Right.
anyone. Yeah.
Right. I know we are short on time, but very quickly, I would want to ask you 3 questions, okay? And very quickly, all of you have to answer. If you would choose one person to be your night manager from the film industry, who would it be and why? And you cannot name each other here.
Oh no, I can't think of a better fit than Aditya.
Come on, now, think of somebody else.
Your night manager, basically someone that will sort out your life at night like a hotel manager.
Are then why
Your
would
bo-
anyone do
your
that
bo-
work for me?
I don't know why you're making. You want us to make actors into a.
Yeah.
No, because
The
others would
concierge.
know
The
them,
concierge.
right? I think the audience would know other actors, that's why.
No, but you want to make the actor the concierge.
I think it's a different spin, but I can see Saif Ali Khan somehow being very like,
Safe.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I think I'm just thinking of like a suit. So I'm just trying to fit different, yeah.
But at
No,
night,
yeah, I can't. Aditya, it is. It'll always be.
Oh, that's okay.
Awesome.
But you don't win this round then, Sobhita. We move
I didn't know
on
it was
to
a competition. Okay, screw him. Yeah.
I think it'll be Jeetu, who helps me out. Jeetu.
She's our actors.
Jeetu's acted the other day in the promo that we did. So technically, Jeetu,
Okay.
he's my day night manager. He would double up as my night manager quite successfully.
Okay. Anil sir?
Actor?
Yeah.
Well, who will look good as a night manager?
Who you think would be
Yeah,
your
fit the
My
bill.
night, my.
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
Like
That's what she's
that.
asking.
I thought you meant like fit the part.
no,
Oh God, no, then him only.
I'm your manager? Fine. ठीक है.
No, I obviously will not get any work. Yeah.
That's not my strong point.
Yeah. That way, first he says, "क्या है भैया पहले मेरे को दो."
You'll have to get a manager for your manager.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to change your answer?
No, now it's over.
Okay, Aditya, do you want to change your answer now?
No, I knew your question. My answer was for your question.
Okay. Sir,
Sir, what?
tell us a name.
About what?
A night manager, your night manager.
So, night
you
manager,
think.
according to you, what does a night manager do?
The
What
night, somebody, a manager's job, but at night.
You know, it's a tough job.
Yeah.
My father was a manager of Shami Kapoor. And I'm sensitive to it. And he was a manager. First he was an assistant, then he became a manager. Then he became a film producer. So managing someone is a very, very responsible job.
It is.
It's a very emotional job. You have to be very sensitive. And you have to be very caring.
Yeah.
No matter what time it is, how it is, you have to look after that person as a family. And then you will get that kind of love and loyalty.
Yeah.
And from the management as well as the people whom you're managing.
Yeah.
So for me, I think my parents were managing my life very well. Then, it was, and then my brother managed, and then my wife, and then I have Jalal, who's like my son.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want anybody else to be, day or night, I wouldn't want anybody else to be my manager, in a way. So manager becomes part of my, it's like a family.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
No, that's very sweet. But on that note, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All
Thank
the
you.
very, very best for the night manager.
Thank you.